Can you guys hear me?
Hello, how's everyone doing today? It is Berkfamily54comics. My name is Steve. Welcome to another live stream. Today is our weekly Thursday night chat. I apologize if there's an echo. I'm still trying to get that figured out. But we have some pretty great people joining us this week. It's a little bit different in terms of who is joining us this week. It's going to be a lot of fun. But one of our regular guests that's on here every time for Powered Up Comic Book Reviews Thursday Night Chat. We have one of my good friends. You know him as Dustin from 2BrothersComics. What's up, man? You're muted. You muted yourself.
No, I'm just kidding. It's good to be back doing the Thursday night show. Some good books came out this week, so it should be a good night.
I'm excited. I'm really excited. So, because there was no books that came out last week, but this week was a pretty nice week. So I'm excited to talk it. We have a new person joining us this week for the very first time. He actually lives in Kansas as well. He's a good friend of mine. He's into the same stuff me and Dustin and Ryan, of course, is into. We got Adrian the Panda. Adrian!
What's up, guys?
How's it going, man?
It's going. It's going.
I'm excited to have you on, man. This is going to be interesting and fun.
Yeah.
A good time.
I'm excited.
So what's really interesting is that Adrian lives, like I said, 2 hours from me.
Mm-hmm.
My audio is super low. I got to get this. I got to buy a new mic. Adrian lives 2 hours from me, but I found out who he was from Dustin. So it's really interesting how that happened.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get this audio figured out. Is that better? No, it's not. I'm going to do my best. It'll go in and out.
What if you don't use the microphone? You just use the mic that's attached to your computer, or does your computer have one?
That's the one I've been using because every time I try to use this guy, it doesn't work good.
Oh, okay.
I can try it again. Before we go any further, I want to say hi to a couple people in the chat. Magic Lasso, go Chiefs, Super Bowl champs, baby. Cowabunga, it's Morphin time. What you talking about, Willis? What's up, man? Guess People's Court is over. I appreciate you joining us. Magic Lasso, Tom's Comic Books and Reviews. What's up, man? Killa Comics, hello. Carlito, my dude. Gretzky, what's up? Let's see here. Someone watching the video, it's something, there's too much feed every time y'all talk. It sounds better now. I don't know what happened. Let's see here.
Maybe it was Adrian.
Maybe it was. I don't know. But usually I'm the one who has the audio issues. So I just assumed it was me. He's back. You're back.
All right. Sorry about that.
That's fine. JB, what's up, man? How's it going?
He shouted us out on his show a couple times this week, man. We appreciate that.
Yeah, he shouted me out a couple times last week too, so that's awesome. He's spreading the love. Oh man, I don't know what's going on with Adrian's phone. Let's see here. So, yeah, sounds good now, right? Go Chiefs. No, I respect everyone.
I don't even watch the NFL, and you can respect everyone if you want. I do not respect the Saints. I'm an Atlanta fan by just not having a choice, I guess. I mean, I don't like the Falcons because, you know, they suck. But, yeah, growing up in Atlanta, yeah, you got to hate the Saints. So, Saints hater all day.
Okay. All right.
Well, I'm a big Cowboys fan, so you can hate all you want. You can hate
I
all you
don't have a
want.
problem with the Cowboys, man. I loved watching Emmitt Smith growing up as a kid. He was the man.
Oh, see, I grew up in Texas, so that was my era. We had the triplets growing up all day, every day.
Awesome.
Nick is already in here throwing shade.
Oh yeah.
Really, I'm going to sidetrack real quick for 1 second because you said you're a Cowboys fan.
Yeah.
You probably did not know this, but Bill Snyder, who coached at K-State, designed K-State's football uniforms to look like the Dallas Cowboys because he liked it.
I did not know that.
But looking at it, doesn't it make sense? The helmet, jerseys are identical, just different colors.
Yeah, absolutely. I can see it now.
Yep. Cowboys. Texans.
Yeah, Carlito. Texans are all right.
They 24-0, baby. 51-31. All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Before I go any farther, I'd like to invite you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. I do lots of hauls, unboxings, live streams, giveaways, and more. And for talking about giveaways, I did just announce my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So please, if you want to, you can go ahead check out the 1,000 subscriber giveaway and come back, or you can do it after this. It does not matter to me. Adrian is my new favorite YouTuber. Yeah, there we go. I thought,
but I'm not on YouTube.
I think
he's definitely my favorite Instagrammer.
Is your avatar, is that a Scotty Young TMNT?
No, it's not.
It looks like a Scotty Young.
Oh, I wouldn't have a Scotty Young.
Oh,
I love Scotty Young, but I wouldn't have a Scotty Young avatar.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, he's actually pretty local to Instagram, I think.
Go Cats. If anyone doesn't know, this is a WC for Wildcats, for people that did not know. What's up, Big Lion Cat? Warlord, hello. Speaking of cats, we just got a new baby cat. There you go. There you go. You know what's up. We just got a new baby cat for my daughter.
That's a mistake.
She loved it because our last cat we had for a year and she ran away.
Oh.
She ran away. And so she was really upset about it. We ended up getting her another cat. And she's
I would have AOK'd her 2 cats, man, if you'd have told me.
Okay. All right. Lots of good people up in here. Like I said, make sure you check out my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. It's pretty cool. Giving away a couple slabs. So go and check that out later. But this part of the show, it's a boy. We named him Zip because my daughter has a stuffed animal that looks identical to our new kitty, and his name was Zip.
Oh, okay.
This is a part of the show where we talk about what comic books we got this week. I will go first. I'm going to go. Let's do this. Here we go. Okay, so I did not go to the comic book store last week because I thought it was a pretty light week, and that's honestly part of why I did not do a show last week because I only was going to get 1 book. I grabbed 4, but there are 2 other books that Chino and Manny from Chino Comics and More are sending me because my shop did not get them. And then I also bought 2 other books for them, and I will show those off as well because they are pretty heavy hitters, and they're pretty awesome. Okay, here we go. First up, you already know this is the first book. Go 32, final issue. I went with a regular cover because I had the other regular cover, and they're connecting. My shop did not have the foil cover, which I think someone else does in here, so I'm excited to see if they do. Okay, next up, I got to have this. I got to get it. Speaking of what I always get, this person is in here. They're a fan of this. Flash, $7.55. I went with the regular cover because the variant was just kind of just blob to me. I like that Reverse Flash was on the cover of this one, and this is a finale to the Flash age. And the ending to this, I'm going to talk about it, is nuts. So I'm excited to talk about that tonight. Let's see here. Oh, I did get a back issue from Flash because I realized I did not have the reader version of this because during the whole pandemic when this came out.
I knew Nick was going to do it. As soon as I saw him on the cover, I knew he was going to do it.
Hey, speaking of which, I have something for you, Steve. So next time you come down, I've got something for you.
Oh,
Yeah, but you can only pick it up in person.
And Adrian gives good stuff.
I got this girl.
You want me to play with you?
Yeah,
Can you wait till I'm done with my computer stuff here, baby?
please.
In a little bit, okay? You want to come say hi real quick? Yeah. Okay.
Hi. Wee.
Okay. Everyone say hello to
Me.
the princess.
I'm Aria.
What's your name?
Hi,
Aria. There you go.
hi, Aria.
Those are the dolls she wants to play.
Oh,
I just got this new one.
There you go. All right. I'll play with you in a little bit. Love
You
you.
teach Daddy how to brush their hair good, okay?
Okay. Here we go.
where are the dolls you gonna play with?
Right here.
There you go.
Okay. So I did not get this last time because I didn't go to the store when it came out. So I bought it digitally. I realized I did not have the reader version, so I bought that. And then this next book, I did not go to the shop last week when it came out. Shazam number 11.
That's a cool
Beautiful
cover. I saw it last week, and I almost bought it, but I'm trying not to buy covers for stuff that I don't even read because I've got too much of that. But I did like that cover enough. I almost bought it.
I have every variance 1 through 11. The whole story has been really good by Jeff Johns, but it has steadily gotten worse, and there's been more delays in between them, which I'm not a big fan of. But yeah, I need a spoiler, dude. I will give a spoiler. It's pretty nuts. Okay, the other two books that I was gonna get that my shop did not have that I'm getting from Chino and Manny, Batman 92, which Dustin, I believe, already probably read. My shop didn't even get it, so I couldn't get it.
You know what, man? That's been the news all over the place. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit when I go through my stuff. But you're not the only one, man. That has been a big issue this week.
Yep. I went to another store. They didn't get it either. So that's pretty crazy. They did get the other book that I wanted, but they were sold out of it, so I wasn't able to get it. Nightwing 71. Sissy, can you close the door? Thank you, baby. Okay. And then there are two books that I got for Chino and Manny. I'm just going to show them real quick.
Oh, nice. Is that the cover appearance in Noel?
Uh-huh. And this is a big one, too. So
I didn't find that cover anywhere. I got the blank sketch variant, and I got another one. The one I got, it was a cover I wanted, but there was a fingerprint where somebody touched it, I guess, when it was still wet. And I was like, it was the only one they had.
JD Comics, dude. What's up? I've met this guy in person at a Comic-Con in Kansas City 2019. He was there.
That's the old guy from The Hunt.
Yep. JP Budget Collecting was also there. D-Runt Comics was also there. I was there. We all hung out. It was a lot of fun. What's up, dude? Thank you for stopping by, man. The lack of books at stores really sucks. Big time. Big time. Okay. Who wants to go next? Dustin or the Panda?
Dustin, you go ahead.
All right. So I picked up the very last issue of Go Power Rangers, and I did get the foil cover, and it's cool because if you flip it, it's a wraparound cover.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Oh, nice.
It also has the cover from issue 30, so I picked it up just because I thought the wraparound cover was cool, and yeah, it looked good. So they had one of those. It was cover price, so I grabbed it. Now, to get any of my books this week, my shop did not get anything because Diamond still had them set on hold after he had already talked to them, emailed them, called them for the last couple of weeks, putting in his orders and everything, and they still had him on hold, so he didn't get a single book this week. And they're promising he'll get all his books he ordered next week with next week's books. So hopefully he does, but even if he does, like, that's kind of going to screw me because everybody knows it's Power Rangers TMNT next week, and that's for me because there's like probably 7 covers that I got to buy. So
there's 10 covers in total. I counted.
Yeah, and see that
Ooh.
I don't know if I want him to get them all or not, but he's got to though, because I've got to finish the collection and have them all.
There you go.
But I went to 3 different shops just to get a couple of the books that were on my pull. And the next week I'll buy duplicates from him because I already committed through my pull list. But I got Something's Killing Children #7. This is the start of the new story arc. And I did get Batman 92. And I said in our top picks I was not going to buy that Punchline variant, and I didn't.
Why not?
Nah, man. Nope.
No.
Not buying into the hype on the Punchline thing.
Dude, it's going for cover price.
Oh, I know. And the 2 shops I went to, they probably had 50 to 70 covers, both covers. But I was just like, I'm pretty sure my shop actually will have one in my pull list next week too. So I wasn't too worried about it. But yeah, I got that. And I picked this up a couple weeks ago. I could have got the first print, but he wanted like $12 for it. I was like, I just want to read the story about the 3 Jokers. So I got that. But because I got that, I saw this, so I had to pick this up as well.
Dude, I'm jealous because I want the regular cover too, because that regular cover's sick.
Yeah, and they had the variants, and I almost got it, but I was like, well, I got the regular cover for 70. I'll get the regular cover for the 71, and it looks good. But I went to 3 shops. 2 of them had DC books. 1 of them didn't. I talked to several people throughout comments on our YouTube videos and on Instagram. And I mean, literally nationwide, there's been a ton of shops that did not get their DC order, or they didn't get all of their DC order. And, some people are blaming it on Diamond. Some people are blaming it on DC. And it's hard to say because who knows really? I mean, none of us work for either company, so
no, we don't know.
It's definitely been a thing, across the nation where there's been an issue with, some shops like mine didn't get a single thing because Diamond screwed that up. So hopefully everything will start working and the kinks out over the next couple of weeks, and we can just get on as business as usual. And I'll be able to pick up the other books because like Hellfighter Quinn #2 came out this week from Mad Cave Studios. I've been looking forward to that for a while now, and I didn't get it because none of the shops carried it except my shop. It's on my pull list, and hopefully that'll come in next week with Over the Ropes #5. But so yeah, I picked up some of my pull list this week.
Boom, there we go.
Nice.
So you must have liked Nightwing 70 if you got 71.
I haven't read either one of them yet. I wanted to wait until 71 came out so I could read them back to back. So I'm probably going to read those tomorrow on my lunch break, though. So you didn't get. So I guess we're not talking Batman 92 tonight, then.
No, I did not get it.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's no problem. I will just say this, man. It was great. It really was good. I enjoyed it. And
James Tynion is a great writer, man. He's really good.
Yep.
I appreciate it. 69 Chop Shop. Appreciate that. All right. The Panda. Now, before you say what books you got, I have to ask. Tell me about the Panda nickname. What's the deal there?
Well, as you can see, I'm a big Asian guy, and I've been known to give a lot of hugs. So everybody compared me to a cuddly bear, even as a kid. So I, because I'm Asian and I'm a bear, I have to be a panda.
Oh,
makes sense, right?
Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. All right. What books you get this week, Adrian?
So I didn't really get any books because I got a good friend of mine. Shout out to Gamma Freak on IG. He's a boy of mine that's here in town in Wichita. So he was able to pick some stuff up for me because yesterday was actually my wife's birthday. So happy birthday, Crystal.
Shout out to Mrs. Panda.
Yes, Mrs. Panda. She turned 22. We're going to say 22 yesterday. So I wasn't able to actually get out to my local comic book shop, but my boy Mike, Gamma Freak, he picked some stuff up for me. So let's see. I got the Joker 80th anniversary.
Oh, nice. I
got the Gabriel Dell'Otto. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah. I got the Gabriel Dell'Otto. There you go. And then I also picked up this. I know how much you like that, Dustin.
Oh man, that's the one that I asked for from Chino and Manny.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the digs, man. Got the art germ. I'll probably end up with it. I've been kind of doing this thing that's kind of back and forth with Perry on me boycotting Punchline because her cameo first appearance in Batman '89 almost cost me not to be able to read the freaking book. So
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah, so those were the only 2 actual books I picked up, but I also picked up some hardcovers over the weekend, and I got that Batman and TMNT 1 hardcover.
Nice.
And not only that,
so hard, man.
but I picked up the second one too.
Dude, you should get 3, man. 3 is my favorites.
Well, 3 is on its way.
Okay.
These were the only 2 that showed up.
Okay.
But I also did a trade with a friend of mine. Shout out to Harsh Life over at IG. And we were able to work out a trade, and I got me a TMNT 100, 9.8.
Dude.
Nice, dude.
Splinter, and the Return of Shredder. And it's got Jenica on it. Yeah, it's got Jenica. I'm not too big of a fan of Jenica. I'm just not. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm thinking like Peter Laird. I don't know.
Dude, that's awesome.
I got a cool TMNT 100 coming in this week if UPS hasn't lost the freaking thing, because all the tracking info said that it was supposed to be here today and it never went out for delivery. And oh yeah, I bought that one from Nick that you have, but the expected delivery date still shows today. So hopefully it'll show up in time to show off on Saturday because it's a cool one.
Nice. There's a couple comments here I'm going to go through real quick. Magic also thought your name was Panda because you knew Kung Fu.
Actually, I do.
Boom, Kung Fu Panda.
No, I don't know Kung Fu. I don't know Kung Fu. I took Taekwondo, but I don't know Kung Fu.
Oh,
I'm no Shang-Chi. I'm no Shang-Chi.
Do you play third base? Because the Panda for the San Francisco Giants, or he used to play third base. So
I don't watch baseball.
Okay. What Asian background, Panda? I love speaking Asian languages. K. Titus lives in
Japan,
So.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm just right next door. I'm Filipino. I'm from the Philippines.
Awesome.
I was actually born and raised in Texas, but my parents come from Manila and Bicol in the Philippines. And so, you know, they were actually stuck in the Philippines for the past, 3, almost 4 months. And last night we got to celebrate the day that they got out of quarantine. And so we went over to their house and they did the 2-week quarantine thing. And we celebrated my wife's birthday along with their quarantine mess and everything. So it was just a happy, good night last night.
Awesome.
Awesome, man. That is awesome.
Yo, Titus has been commenting on our videos like crazy lately. So yeah, man, appreciate that.
I love seeing K. Titus everywhere.
Dude,
I see him on Wink Ink, and I see him on Gem, and I see him everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, I just started watching Wink Ink like a couple weeks ago. His channel is huge. I love his unboxing videos. He's awesome.
Yeah. I keep trying to tell him though that he needs to stop looking, ahead at his boxes because he just spoils it for himself.
He does. He does. Yeah. Okay. He speaks Filipino. Okay, nice.
I can agree with that. I've got a CGC haul that it's scheduled for grading right now. So I told Nick to be looking at it for me and let me know when it is being shipped back because I'm trying not to accidentally catch the grades so that when I record my video, I'm actually surprised. So
it's hard, man. It's hard. When I sent my stuff last year, I accidentally looked at the grade. I looked at the grade for one. I'm like, I looked at one. I'm going to look at them all.
Yeah.
So
well, like when I bought that Raphael, I came home. Me and my kid were out all day. I came home to my wife. Hey, sorry, love you. I got to go upstairs and record. And she's like, why? I said, because I have to open this right now. And I want the reaction to be genuine. So I said, then I got to package it back up for the Saturday night show so I can open it on there too.
Nice. That is awesome. Okay, so this is my plan here then. Adrian, you didn't read Go-Go 32, correct?
I did not.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to talk a little bit of Power Rangers Go-Go 32.
Okay.
You can talk. You guys both read Batman 92. So
I actually have not.
Oh, you've not?
I just picked it up from my boy today.
Okay.
I haven't gotten a chance to read it, so it's in hand.
Did you read
I'm gonna
Joker?
read it. No, I haven't read it. Those two were the ones that I got from my boy today.
Okay, well, why don't we try this? Have either one of you guys read the Batman Who Laughs series?
I have.
I read the first issue.
I have the whole issue 1 through 7 plus the Batman Grim Knight as well. I read that too.
Okay,
Oh,
so
I love the Grim Knight. Grim
Yeah,
Knight was awesome.
I just listened to the story today while I was at work, so maybe we could talk about that a little bit if that'll help.
Yeah.
I mean, that we can all three talk about it a little bit.
We're pretty much just gonna be hanging out talking comic books. We can do whatever.
Sounds good.
Really quick. What'd you say?
Oh. So maybe not whatever.
I will say your team and T, Batman, dude, really good choices. Really good choices. The Batman team and T got me into comic books in 2006.
Oh, nice.
So
That
that
was
one.
the first series me and Nick read together. Was the volume 3.
Oh, yeah.
Did you or did you?
Hmm?
You did? Like, okay, there was someone I was talking to that said they did
Yeah, I
not.
loved it.
Volume 3 is my favorite of all of them, but Volume 1 is really good too. Volume 2 is
I
good.
plan on getting volume 3 here pretty soon. I just got to wait until next week to die down because next week's going to go pretty crazy.
Okay. All right. All right, let's do this. Okay, so let's talk a little bit of Go 32.
Whatever, Nick.
That's weird.
Steve, I'm gonna hop out for a real quick second and I'll be right back.
Sounds good, man. All right, so we're gonna talk about Go 32.
It's really big. All right.
Sorry, it's always better when there's just two people to do it vertically. So this is the final issue. I will say, oh, there you go. He doesn't like to have the sound when he opens it. I get that.
Nick has trained me well. Blue tape. I bought new bags and boards, Nick, and I muted the mic when I took the tape off. I hope I've made him proud.
Okay, so I will say this. I do like the connecting covers from 3132. Obviously, I would have gotten the foil cover in addition to this one, so I could have them. I could have both. So I'm pretty jealous of that.
This was actually the very, very last one they had too. I couldn't believe it.
Man.
I didn't even know it was there. Well, it was not like, I guess that it was like unbelievable, but I was just like, man, that's the last one. And the shop that I went to, I really couldn't believe that they weren't charging $65 for it. Was actually the unbelievable part. So,
Whoa! Is it going for a lot on eBay right now?
no, but this store doesn't care.
Is that the store that when it sells a UF4, puts out another one and keeps saying it's the last one?
No. That's another shop. They do that with So yeah, this shop's got like an Avengers #4 on their back wall. And I asked to look at it one time because obviously that's a huge grail for me right now that I'm trying to get. And it's an expensive book. Yeah, first Silver Age appearance of Captain America, and really want it. And I had him take it out of the bag. Well, the cover's detached. And the cover looks like crap. The first page was tore. He was still asking $800 for it. Have you lost all your mind? Like, I know you lost all your hair, dude, but did your mind go with it? But luckily, that's not my LCS. My LCS, they take care of me all the time. So those guys hook me up so good. And I'm super thankful for having Killer Finds and Haven Comics.
Oh, it's one of those stores.
I go in there when I have to.
Sounds like.
I do. I have a great shop. That's not it, though.
All right. So we get the final issue. Basically, we get the original 3, Trini and Zach and Jason leaving the team. We get Rocky, Aisha, and Adam joining the team. It's actually not as it
wasn't as big of an explosive issue as I thought it would be.
No,
Like,
it was pretty much kind of boring, if I'm being honest.
yeah.
I didn't like the feeling that I got. I totally get why I totally get from a writing standpoint why you'd want the whole rift between the team and a team leaving and then a new team coming, and that there's like a huge rift there between all 9 of them. Totally get that. Still, I didn't like the feeling that I had when I read it. I don't know. What did you think?
Well, one, I really was hoping, and maybe in Mighty Morphin we will, but I was really hoping to see more Serpentera. We got a small amount of Serpentera action on the second page, and there may have that was it. Like that was it. And to leave us with the very last page of 31 is Serpentera's coming in, and it's like, well, that's awesome because that's a Zord from the original series, and that Zord was played hell for the Power Rangers to deal with. So I was pumped about that. So to only get one small panel on that kind of sucked. I was glad to see that the mystery behind the mysterious green dagger is still there, and the fact that that's going to continue on. And now it seems like they're kind of building around that a little more because she doesn't want more Zordon to even know that she has it. So that was cool to see. That
was cleared up like almost instantly. It felt like.
Yeah. So that was good. I did kind of like how Tommy was going at Jason a little bit, basically just kind of calling him out as a coward. And I was like, that's cool. And, because that's the kind of stuff that you would never see on the show. But when you see these guys like really like having issues and showing anger towards each other and calling each other this and that, like it kind of makes it a little more of an adult feel to it as much as you can with something like Power Rangers. That's something I've said along the way the whole time, and I tell other people when they ask about why I read it, is it does not have that same campy feel that the show does. People die in here. Nobody's ever died on the show, so
they did one time. Did you know that a Power Ranger did die one time
on the show?
Not in Mighty Morphin, obviously, but like later seasons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but did they bring her back?
No, they killed her off because she was pregnant, and they could no longer use her in the show. You know what I mean?
Oh,
yeah, but I thought they brought her back though in the later episodes.
I didn't think so.
Huh?
Well, you might be right. You might be right. So. I think I'm pretty much on the same wavelength as you. I wanted more Serpentera. The whole what is that power sword at the beginning? I don't remember that at all, dude.
Yeah, the power transfer sword, that was not a thing in the show. And I thought that was really weird. Like all of a sudden we're just starting off with, we're in mysterious land trying to get this sword out of this statue's hand. Oh, look, there's a ring. It fits on the finger. Now we can use this to power transfer. What? So, that didn't make a whole lot of sense. And I was showing my kid this book yesterday because he always likes to see what comic books Daddy got. And I was really pumped to see one of the original monsters from the show show up. And but it was a training simulator, and it was like,
I know.
I did like how that you kind of see the issues match up by personality sometimes. Who would be Green Ranger out of the Turtles? Yeah.
Jones.
That's what I thought. I was really, really pushing for Casey Jones to get in that be able to morph in the series, but it didn't happen. But yeah.
That would have been awesome if Casey Jones was the White Ranger.
Yeah.
We'll find out next week in the finale of Power Rangers TMNT.
I can't wait.
I'm super stoked. Adrian, you just ordered a really cool variant of that.
I did.
Did you order it from Jolzar?
Yeah, I did.
Nice. There you go, dude.
Yeah, the guy over at Jolzar, he's an awesome guy. I've kind of developed a relationship with him ever since I bought this from him.
Oh, yeah.
And that Todd McFarlane Spider-Man 1 homage homage. That way I covered everybody can be happy. I said it all 3 ways. But he gave me a good deal on this. And I told him, I was like, yeah, man. I was like, look, I'm going on. We just started a YouTube channel. And there's another YouTuber that likes Power Rangers. And we're going to do like kind of like a Power Rangers comic cover showdown. So I need something super cool so I can smack this guy.
I remember that.
I told him, I said, I promise I'll throw some shout outs to your show or your website. And he showed up in the chat and everything. And we've talked a lot since then. So I saw that Ronin cover before it came out. I saw the one that Adrian got for next week's book before it comes out. So he'll show me stuff every now and then. And he's a cool guy though. They got some really good stuff.
That's good. That's a Clayton Crane, right?
This one that I've got?
Yeah.
No, I can't even remember the guy's name. I looked it up one time, but it was really hard to pronounce his name. But that one's not Clayton Crane.
Yeah.
Hogan would mollywop the Rangers. Hey, imagine if Hogan was a Ranger.
Ooh. He'd be more like Goldar, though. I could see him being more like Goldar.
Which we did get to see Goldar drive the Zord, so that was kind of cool.
That was cool.
Was that behind him?
Yeah. I keep mixing up in my head because I just finished volume 3 of Go-Go Power Rangers this week too.
Oh,
I picked this up in issue 27 when you guys started talking about Go-Go as it was coming out. So at the same time that I was reading it from 27 towards the end, I picked up the trades and started reading from the beginning. So, but man, the beginnings of Go-Go was so good. Oh man, I enjoyed it so much. Right now, it's at the part where the Ranger Slayer shows up.
Oh, yeah.
The what did they call it? The Grave Zord, and she just, destroys their Zords and everything. So I can't wait to get the trade for number 4.
So we get. I will say this: we do get a cool panel in this book where Tommy is talking to the new Rangers about how he knows how it is to be an outcast because he's been an outcast twice, and he knows how it is being a new person, and basically that they all need to stick together. I did like also this different morphine sequence I had because Ryan Parrott had talked about how he would like his artist to not just do the same morphine sequence every time they did in the show. Something different each time would be pretty cool. So I did like how they did that. That was pretty cool. How you see it morph onto them. That's pretty awesome.
I like the simulator panels too, where the Rocky, Aisha, and Adam were kind of just using puns over and over, and it just pissed off the other Rangers. They're like, well, y'all do it. And they're like, yeah, well, when you've saved the world a couple hundred times, then you can, take it a little more easy. But for right now, you need to take everything as it's a life and death situation.
Yeah, I get that, and that's the whole thing. It's like there's a rift between all 9 of them, and no one's happy. This whole issue almost feels like no one's happy, honestly. Though I will say,
and that's how issue 40 of Mighty Morphin started, with them having issues with the new team too. So
yes, it did.
So that was cool to get a little backstory of why they felt like they weren't welcome and why they had, kind of a split team at that time too. I'm
wondering if this, like in terms of reading order, this is basically right before issue 40 of Power Rangers.
Yeah, that's what my assumption was when I read it today.
Yeah, that's what I get too. I will say this is a pretty cool shot of all of the Rangers right after they finally get their new powers. It's pretty cool.
Agreed, Biggie. Sherry would make a good Rita. That last panel was really good too.
The very last page?
Is that what you was about to show? Come on the man's channel and I stole his thunder. My bad.
What'd you say?
I said I came on the man's channel and I stole his thunder. My bad.
Oh, dude. This is good. I also really enjoyed the last page as well. Honestly, it looks like it could be like a cover, honestly, of how it's done. Pretty beautiful. I don't know. I would have liked more of a cliffhanger. I would have liked the Serpentera at the end.
Yeah.
Because obviously they're going to use that going forward.
Yeah, and I'm hoping that Serpentera continues on in the Mighty Morphin series. That would be cool. Because
I think they planted that seed, and I do think that we'll see that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what we see in issue 50 is Zed team up with the Power Rangers, and Serpentera comes back and whoops wrecks shop, basically.
Yeah, that'd be
That'd
cool.
be pretty sweet. You got anything else you want to talk about with Go-Go 32?
I was kind of sad that it was the last issue, and then I remembered, like, oh wait, I've got a ton of issues of this series to read still. So
I've read every single book of the whole series from every week that it came out, and I am sad to see it end as well. Though I will say, I liked the beginning because it's really great writing. Because the first 20 issues are great. Obviously, I'm a big Tommy fan, so
I believe you.
I would have liked to see more Tommy in the series, but I totally get why they didn't. But yeah, I'm sad to see it end as well. But I'm excited.
We get a hardcover.
I'm excited for the future because we get a Ranger Slayer one shot. We get a series about Draken. We get the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Team and Team number 5 still coming out, and obviously the regular Power Rangers books coming out. So I'm pretty excited about the future of Power Ranger comics.
Would you buy a hardcover if they did it?
Oh, sorry, Dustin.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
So one thing that I found out was that Goodwill actually does books online. I had no idea that they sell used books, and they have their own website. And so I was actually able to find the Shattered Grid hardcover, the one that has the compilation, and it's got Lord Draken on the front. I was able to actually pick that up for $20.
Dude, I was about to tell you how much because I'm buying that. Even though I read all the issues, I'm buying it from a friend, and I didn't even get that good of a price.
Goodwill's where it's at, man. Goodwill. That's actually where I got the Batman and TMNT 1 and 2.
Nice.
Got them for $7 each.
So if anyone's wondering what he's talking about, let me see. Where is it out here?
That's actually where I got my year 1 hardcover back there. Was I found Goodwill's eBay page last year, and this was at the time. What's up,
man? What's up, Matt? How you doing, buddy?
What's up, Matt?
That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
His family photo that he put on Facebook was super cute.
Oh yeah. But this was at the time where we didn't have a reprint of year 1. And it was super hard to find it. And when it did pop up on eBay, it was always somewhere between $400 and $600 for this hardcover. And I found a Goodwill store on Easter Sunday on eBay in California that had a copy. And I was like, I hit them up. I was like, look, y'all are crazy. Y'all are asking $650 for this. I said, I know the cover price on the back says $75. So I'll tell you what, I'll pay you double cover price for it. If you send it to me right now, because there was no talk of a reprint coming out. Boom Studios said they weren't doing a reprint, and they ended up taking the deal and sending it to me. And I thought I was the luckiest man on earth. And then like 8-9 months later, they put reprints out, and it's on in stock trades for half of cover price. And I'm like, but I got a first print, and I got the inside where Tommy did, or Jason David Frank did his forward talking about becoming Tommy. I got him to sign that part too. So
nice. That's awesome, man.
But I hope Goku gets one of these hardcovers too. They're really, really nice.
My Goodwill is useless. I don't have a well, we do have a Goodwill, but they don't have any books at all in my Goodwill. So
yeah, they don't have any books at my Goodwill here either. We've got like 3 or 4 here in Wichita. So
I'm getting the same one that you were just talking about, Panda. I'm getting mine for $30. And then
nice.
Volume 1, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers trade for $5.
Nice.
Gonna pick it up tomorrow or this weekend. So
awesome.
Same, no books at Goodwill. Yeah. Weird. Super weird. Okay. We talked Power Rangers. We got a big one next week. So if you want to,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just read Biggie's comment.
I just did too. Panda, you are welcome. This is the comment. Panda, you are welcome to join us next week to talk Power Rangers TMNT number 5 if you want.
Oh yeah, that'll be definitely talked about.
So we can preview it a little bit on Tuesday's show when I have you on, and then we can actually review it next Thursday if you want to join me and Dustin, Ryan.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so let's see. You want to talk about Something's Killing the Children? Apparently, I used the wrong cover for the thumbnail.
And it may be a cover. I hadn't seen it. I just got the regular cover, but there's not a whole lot to talk about. I won't take but just a second. It's the first issue of a new story arc. There really wasn't much ground made. It was pretty much just kind of a filler issue. I could have skipped this issue and jumped into the next one, and I don't feel like I would have missed anything. So still glad that they're continuing on with the series because it is a great series. It's another Tinian series. You know, he's writing Batman. He's writing this. He's got a new one called Wind coming out with Boom Studios. So, but it was cool. But like I said, it was one of those issues where it wasn't really necessary. And I don't know, maybe he just had a lot going on and just threw something together real quick. Who knows?
I've not been reading any of that.
Trade paperback just dropped, man. You need to grab it.
But I will say that James Tynion is a great writer. I want to say he was part of the TMNT Batman series. If I'm not.
He might have been.
Look on your.
Yeah,
look.
James Tynion is.
Yep.
I just saw it right on the cover.
I was going to say, he worked with Freddie E. Williams on that. Hey, Chino, Manny, what up? Matt, the boy who had 7 Talks comic books, says, I don't read any indie books, but I've been thinking about it.
You
I
should
would
definitely
suggest
get into it.
on Instagram, bro. Matter of fact, I got you.
Start with God Country. Start there.
Do not start with God Country.
Dude, God Country is amazing. Panda,
You know what? I changed my mind. Matt, buy 2 copies of God Country. One to crap on, one to cover it up with, because that's all it's
Oh, wow. Have you
I'm
read
playing the villain tonight.
You're missing out. Yeah, man. There are some good indie books, including Power Rangers, including TMNT. I will say I could have purchased a TMNT 51 today, first Jenica. He had it priced at $200, but I could have got it for $150. For $150, and it's 9.8 candidate 9.8, and
it's a Jenica. I don't know. For me, it's still a pass.
Not pull the trigger. Oh, you do read Power Rangers TMNT, so there you go. You are reading indie, and it's great.
It is. It's great.
A great, campy, awesome series. Dude, you really need to. Panda, have you read it? Did you say?
No, I have not read God Country yet. I said I wanted to get into it. That and Basket Full of Heads.
I've heard good things from Dustin and Ryan.
Love it.
I'm not going to highlight that comment. But give him a list. Okay, well, message him a list, Dustin, because you are the indie.
Just send me your address, bro. Just send it on Instagram.
There you go. There you go.
I'll send you a list. There
you go. Okay, so I just messaged Rob this. I'm going to talk about this really quick, and then we can talk anything else you guys want to talk about. Deadpool's new issue is fantastic. Nice. Okay, so Flash 755. This is the ending to the Flash age. So we have the Flash and a Reverse Flash and Godspeed working together against Paradox. And the Reverse Flash does the right thing by saving Paradox. So do you know what happens in this book, Dustin? You look like you do.
Oh, no, I was just Matt said thank you, so I was just no problem, man.
There you go. Godspeed is – dude, okay. I really want to spoil this because the ending is crazy.
The cat likes water.
The cat likes water?
Yeah,
Okay.
it likes water.
Okay, bye.
Give her some coffee and see what she does.
Spoiler, I don't have any. I'm not planning on reading it, so.
Okay, the Reverse Flash does the right thing by not killing Paradox, by saving him, by not giving him going there and not giving him the powers, basically. But so Barry's like, maybe you turn in a corner, and Godspeed's talking, and you're like, hey, since you're from the future, can you tell me who killed my brother? And I'm going to show you the next page. So if you do not want to see what happens in Flash 755, spoiler alert, it's happening, and it is nuts. You guys ready for this? I don't think you're ready, because this is crazy.
There you go, Steve. There you go. Carlito's got your back.
Yeah. I'm good at that. I like Barry Allen, just not as much as Wally West. Okay, here we go. So Godspeed, which is like the new villain, but he's turning into be like anti-hero. He's turning into be like actually a good person. So he's asked Reverse Flash, what happened? Who killed my brother if you're from the 21st century? Yes, that's a Reverse Flash. Very next page.
Ooh.
Oh, he just ripped his head off?
He broke his neck.
Which one's neck got broken?
Godspeed.
Right on.
So it ends with saying basically that it's the same thing over and over. Well, obviously now Godspeed is pretty much dead. And he says basically what's going to happen. Same thing always happens where, you go chase me, you get all your Flash family to try to stop me. Well, guess what? This time I'm getting my own Reverse Flash family. And so, there it is. So now we're going to have all the Flashes versus all the Reverse Flashes for the last storyline. So Reverse Flash killed Godspeed after deciding not to kill Paradox and do the right thing. It's really weird.
Isn't somebody leaving the team of writing for the Flash?
He's gonna leave the Flash after the next storyline, the next one or the one after that. Like he's on for another 8 issues or so.
Oh, okay.
So
that was an awesome page though. That looked really good.
Yeah.
Dude, it blew my mind. Because I thought for sure when he went, like he's basically what's happening is Godspeed and Flash are fighting Paradox while Reverse Flash goes through time to try to stop Paradox from becoming Paradox, but by not killing him, by touching him with some reverse energy to stop him from becoming Paradox. Anyways, obviously the whole time you're thinking he's just going to go kill the guy. When he doesn't, you're like, okay, maybe he has some good in him. And then at the end, he's like, nope, sorry. And then what's really funny is Barry's like, no. Why'd you do that? I'll kill you. And Reverse Flash is like, you've killed me, or someone's killed me many times. You have to figure out another way to stop me.
Dang.
So, yes, but not really. Yes, he always he's always around in the timeline, but he's really not made his presence known in the current pretty much 90 issues or so. So okay, that's my I would say it's 9.1 out of 10.
Yeah, you always rank Flash hard, man. It's always
the writing is great. Joshua Williamson is an amazing writer. He's going to get a run on Batman at some point. I've been saying this for a long time. His writing is amazing. I'm excited.
right on. My only reading that I've done that had Flash in it wasn't Deceased, and that was like that whole scene with Superman just
So good.
obliterating the Flash.
Dude, like teeth and like meat parts.
Yeah, he got fingers of the Flash sticking in because he just obliterated that dude. I flipped that page. I was like, yo, that was tough.
It was good. And they're going to do another Deceased 3 issues. It's gonna have Wally West and some of the Titans in it. I forgot what it's called.
Nice.
Cool.
What's that?
They're
Oh,
talking about yeah, and they've talked about a volume 2. They want to do a volume 2.
I'll look up what it's called here.
I know when I read The Unkillables, I've read issue number 1 so far.
DC World's End.
Okay.
So there you go. Adrian, you got any books to talk about? Oh yeah, you just got home. All right, what's up, Kevin? What's up, man? I appreciate it. I will say really quickly before I have Adrian join. What's up? Also, Karate Kevin was in the live chat for my very, very first ever YouTube video. I went back and watched my first one. It was terrible from my kitchen, awful. But he was there in the live chat. He's been a friend of mine since day one. He's a good guy. So, what's up, Splash Page Comics? Hello. The Road
I love
Ranger.
that name.
Splash Page Comics. Yeah, that's a great name. Hope you're all doing well. Yeah, thanks, man. We'll see you later. Kenneth Bird, you have a great night as well. All right, Adrian, you got some comics you want to talk about, or
actually, I haven't really been reading a lot of comic books lately. I've just been doing a lot of home life, getting the kids acclimated to, the shitstorm that ended. They had just this prolonged summer so far, so just trying to get them to keep learning and keep doing other things. So we've been doing a lot of online. We subscribe to some online class thing or whatever for the kids, and they hate it for like an hour, but it's just an hour out of their day. So
yeah, right now I'm adding your link to our. I just realized I never put the link to your page in here since you're here, and Ryan is not, but he will be back. He will be back. So what are you looking
Nick
for?
was going to do it earlier, but we don't have a wrench.
Oh, neither do I.
Dude, how is that possible? How have I not given you guys a wrench?
I mean, I thought we were friends. That's what you claim every week at the beginning of the show when you're.
You want to hear something funny? So Panda was he's like, dude, I cannot comment on your page, on your live streams. Hey, Mike, Gamma Freak Schmidt, what's up?
Yeah, that's my boy.
Boom.
He's my boy up here, Wichita.
Dude, soon we're gonna hang out. All of us are gonna hang out then.
Absolutely.
You got wrench up before the 2? I'm special. Yes, you are. Now I forgot what I was gonna say. Darn it.
He couldn't comment on your live streams because
He got on my live stream, and he's like, dude, what is going on? And I'm like, I have no idea. Maybe something's wrong with your account. Get rid of it, come back. And apparently what happened was when I tried to make him a moderator one time, I clicked like the little dots, and I went to click on moderator. I put hide user from channel.
If it wasn't for you, Steve, I wouldn't have gotten a new phone because I thought it was my phone the whole entire time. So my wife was like, hey, I know you really like your YouTube, so let's get you a new phone. So I have you to thank, Steve, for my new phone.
I'd be sending.
Don't tell her that was the reason why. Don't tell her that was why you couldn't comment.
I'd be looking for some reimbursement.
Right.
I'll bring you God Country when I come to see you, so you can read it.
Oh, okay, nice.
I'll bring that to you, and I'll bring a few other things for you as well. So.
Sounds good.
I would say you should do something nice for the guy, but.
Oh man, Superpower Review is not wrenched up either. What's up? There we go. You're wrenched up, brother. Yeah, I'll buy him some food too. So yeah, I feel really bad. But now we got to figure it out. So we're all good. So Biggie's comments are too much.
Biggie's always got the good comments.
Especially the one where said his son morphed into his diaper. Wait, does Carlito not have one? Oh my gosh. Carlito was one of the first people on my channel. Now he's wrenched up as well. We got lots of wrenches up in here. Adrian's been saying I need to update my wrenches, and I've just updated it. So there we go. Tells us spends 25 early Silver Age, a 10 center though. Nice. Okay. All right. You guys got anything else you guys want to talk about? Any other comic book stuff? Anything else you guys want to talk about?
Man, I'm just looking forward to next week. That's been pretty much my whole thing. And I've been looking forward to August with The Last Ronin. Man, I can't wait to find out what the story's gonna be like. Who is that last turtle? Who is it?
Should we make a guess now?
Oh, you already know. I said it was gonna be Mikey. If you start with him, you gotta end with him.
I would love that. I would love that. I
can see that making sense, but if we're picking who we would like to see it be,
it'd be Raphael. I see it.
But I know nobody wants that, apparently. I've actually gotten in fights on Facebook earlier this week because there was a cover that came out and it had the Ronin turtle in the front there, and it had like the spirits of the other 4 turtles behind them. I was like,
it's not Jenica.
Oh God, if it becomes Jenica,
that was what I was worried about. I said, why is there 4 turtles spirits above? What is going on here? Why is there 4 there? And then the Ronin, that this does not make sense. Somebody was like, well, last time I checked, there is 5 turtles. I said, well, that doesn't even matter because no, there is not. There is 4 turtles and an outsider that needs to go away. But outside of that, I said, if they put Jenica in there, I will be so upset. But we don't have to worry about that because luckily this does not take place in the IDW universe. It is in the Mirage universe, so it will be in that canon. And plus, they're still going based off of the storyline they wrote 30 years ago. So
but they updated it. They did say they updated it though. But Peter Laird is a part of it, and Peter Laird,
what I was about to say.
He does not like female turtles.
Yeah, he does not. Peter Laird put the kibosh on any part of that happening. So, and it's not about me not liking female characters. I just don't like that they mess with the turtles. Like you can't mess with the turtles, man. Like there's 4 turtles. There's always been 4 turtles. Leave it as 4 turtles.
Right? Last time I checked, there's 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. It's got to stay 4.
I agree. I'm excited for it as well. Like that's a book that I'm seriously the most excited about, and all the different covers are going to be sick. I might just get the Jolzar one since he's big TMNT Power Rangers guy, and since you guys are both cool with them too, I might go and just order me one as well.
Yeah, I picked up the Jolzar one too.
Nice. He thinks it's Mikey as well. I think it's Leo. I'm hoping it's Raphael or Michelangelo.
I would put my money bet on Michelangelo, but we'll see. We'll see. They may surprise everybody. Just make it Donatello. I know a lot of people want it to be Donatello, but Venus was there, Biggie, but she didn't last long.
So Donatello did die before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did.
So that would be interesting if he was the only one left after he was the one who died earlier. So
well, near death.
There is a case to be made for all of them, for sure. Right. I do.
Well, so we all know who Dustin's favorite turtle is. Y'all know my favorite turtle is Mikey. Who's your favorite turtle, Steve?
Come on now. Do I need to show you guys a picture again?
Oh, it's Raphael, right?
Let me show it. Give me 1 second here. I gotta.
We are stereotypical '90s kids. We like Tommy Oliver and Raphael, and everybody.
Yeah, dude.
Everybody else hates them because they're overused and merchandised. And I'm like, hey,
give me more Tommy. Give me more Lord Draken. I love that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like, hey, if you got Michael Jordan on your team, he's not riding the bench. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly.
That is Raphael. I got the R right in the middle there. I got the red top and bottom, and I'm looking cute. And obviously, Tommy Oliver, Green Ranger, right there. That's how I roll.
I got you.
Okay. Raph. Yes, Raph. Raphael's the best. See, Team Raph. Raph. How dare you? Nick did you see what I said earlier? I put hashtag not Team Nick. Oh, shoot. All right. Well, I had a great time tonight hanging out with you guys talking comic books.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think your friend wanted you to show off real quick what you got. It was, where is he? Mike Gamma Freak Schmidt. Panda, you want to show off what you got again?
Oh, okay. So I got in the mail from Goodwill, Batman and TMNT Volume 1. And then I also got Batman TMNT Volume 2. And then, of course, the two that you got me earlier. And then I worked out a trade with Harsh, and I got me Turtles 100, 9.8.
Boom, baby. Nice. Awesome, dude. Nice. I got to get caught up on TMNT, says Mike.
Yeah, I've been telling him.
I have another I have Volume 5 still to read from all those TMNT books. I think you guys were on the stream that one time that I showed off what I got. I still need to read Volume 5, and I need to read the second micro series, and I still need to read The Secret History of the Foot or whatever.
Yeah, so that's one that I really want to read too.
Yeah. There was another one, Blood something. It had Casey Jones on the cover. It was a hardcover. I can't remember what it was called, but it's like supposed to be really, really good too. I'm still looking for the first print of the IDW Volume 2. I had a chance to buy a third print last weekend, and I was like, I'm gonna hold out. I'll probably just end up grabbing it on eBay for like $30, but.
See, I'm just not like you. I gotta read my stuff, man. I gotta have it now so I can read it, so I can get caught up. I don't care if it's a 15th print or a 17th print, but I will read it.
I have an issue because like I said, because I got the trade dress on this one, I passed up getting the variant that I thought was a little cooler on this one because I was like, well, I'm gonna have them match. So it's just, I don't know. I have a chemical imbalance in my head, I think.
Your buying for Power Rangers TMNT is a chemical imbalance for sure.
It started out that way, and then it got to where it was a content buy. So it's like, well, like people have seemed to enjoy when I come home and do videos showing off my misery of how much I spent on those covers and stuff. But I'm gonna do something cool with those when I get all of them next week. I'm gonna put together some lots and probably let some of them go. So
I think my first video that I watched of yours was you're showing off all your covers for issue 1.
Yeah, I had them all on the desk and just.
I want to say it was Jen or Big Will that showed me your channel.
Okay.
Can't remember who it was, but I think it was one of those two. So. Some of these comments are out of control. I did go ahead and make sure if you're not already entered to my 1,000 subscriber giveaway, please do that when we're done here. Make sure you get in on that and give away a couple slabs. You have until July 31st, but I'm going to plug that every time. I'm at 887 subs, hoping to be at 1,000 by the end of July. And if I'm not, I'll just add another month on into it every time until I'm at 1,000. So.
Nice.
And 2 slabs per month.
No. Dustin, Adrian, thank you guys for joining me tonight. That was a lot of fun. I'm excited about Tuesday, Adrian, for my What Do You Collect show.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait. And I can't wait till next week as well because we got TMNT Power Rangers number 5 coming out. So, Adrian, like I said, you're invited back if you want to come on and talk about it with me and Dustin and Ryan. That'd be awesome. So
absolutely, I'll be there.
Like Ice Cube said on Friday, come back.
Come back. All right, Dustin, you want to talk about what's happening on your channel, and then we'll say goodbye.
All right. Yeah. So Saturday night is our Saturday Night Babylon. We are going to be actually talking about the Loggerhead art contest. So if you entered into that, we're going to start the show off. Brian Silverbacks is going to come on. We're going to announce all the winners and the prizes and who won what in the beginning of that. Then we're going to move on to the news, Justin's Toy Box segment, and our top 10 list for Saturday night is going to be our top 10 favorite Avengers. So you guys come and watch that, and we argue amongst ourselves. We argue with the chat. It's always a great time, and we try to keep it around 2.5 to 3 hours. But as Burke always likes to do, he'll, eat dinner, see that we're on. He'll go to bed, wake back up. You guys are still alive? Yeah, because it just takes time to put these lists together sometimes, but it's always fun. And tomorrow at 2:45 p.m., tomorrow, we are premiering the unboxing and review for this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles quarter scale NECA figure. I did an unboxing and a very detailed review. Nick did a great job on the editing. It looks really good. So make sure you guys go and hit the reminder right now on the channel for the premiere. Well, not right now, but when this is over. And I think that's it. I don't got anything going on tomorrow night. I'll be probably sitting up late watching the NWO wreak havoc over on the Hunt, because never miss on watching that show. It's always fun. So
there you go. I have a video coming out tomorrow. It's my top picks for next week's new comic book day, which you guys just dropped your video today, and it's already going up in views, man. So
is it? I didn't even.
And there was some interesting comments going on by me and
Oh yeah,
that was a lot of fun. Adrian, you got anything you want to talk about? I don't think.
If you haven't subscribed to me on or become a follower on me on Instagram, my handle is Pandawesome316. I do a lot of unboxing things on there, just showing off what I got, especially getting in trouble with the whole that Spider-Man booth, talking about all that kind of stuff. And I like to show off a lot of the turtle covers that I have. So just come by. It's really fun, really light. I just did a 1,000 follower giveaway, so that was fun. Hoping to do 2,000 here pretty soon.
Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. So were you saying you got in trouble from your wife about
yeah. So I ordered so much that Spider-Man booth, and they don't come out for another 4 to 6 weeks. So I didn't realize how much I actually bought till 10 boxes showed up in one day on my front porch.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I can tell you that was not a good night with the wife. She was not happy.
And they're $30 each, right?
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, come on, Steve. Come on, you know better.
But you did win a GP, so congrats.
I did. I won the Spawn black and white #1 variant. It goes anywhere from like $3,000 to $4,000 on eBay, and so I'm gonna hold on to that until they make that movie. And then I'm probably gonna part ways with it.
Your buddy Mike wants to see what I got this week really quick. I want to show it off.
All right.
Flash 755, regular cover. I got a back issue of Flash 752 that I did not have because I got digital earlier. Now I have it. Go 32, regular. Shazam #11, variant, which I need to read that tonight. Which one? The Spawn cover he's talking about. Yeah, Karate Kevin likes Spawn. 4,000, holy smokes, yeah. And then Chino and Manny are also sending me Batman 92 Art Germ variant, Nightwing 71 regular cover. So there we go. Dustin, you can show off yours again if you want to. You don't have to, but we're about to jump out of here.
Yeah, I just I picked up the A cover for Batman 92. Picked up A cover for Something's Killing the Children 7. Nightwing 71. Haha, Steve. And I got the full cover for Go-Go Power Rangers 32, and I won't say haha, Steve. And
is that an extra haha? Nice. Thank you guys in the chat for hanging out. Thank you, Adrian, for joining us for the first time. That was awesome. Dustin, thank you as always for joining, man. You're a great friend, and I appreciate you always being on my show. It's always fun talking Power Rangers and just hanging out. Y'all just hear the breaking news. What's the breaking news? What's the breaking news? Now I need to go to Twitter. If so, I need to wait before we get out of here.
Did DC just get back with Diamond?
He does that to me all the time. I don't know why it didn't prepare you. Man, he does it. My wife is laughing because he literally does that all the time to us. I should have seen it coming, man. Sorry, I couldn't intercept.
All right, thank you guys for watching. As always, go Cats, Cowabunga, it's Morphin time. Wally West is the best Flash.